An out-of-control wildfire is threatening Yosemite National Park's famous giant sequoias. The fire covers more than 3 square miles and has forced evacuations of some parts of the park. Firefighters were also battling severe conditions on the ground and in the sky. Jonathan Vigliotti reports from Mariposa, California.
More than 2,000 acres of flames paired with blistering heat, low humidity, and difficult terrain. Some 500 firefighters are enduring brutal conditions while battling the Washburn fire, still burning out of control in a southern corner of Yosemite National Park.
So obviously with the higher temperatures, that is going to increase the fire behavior and intensity of the fire.
The fire is so intense, it's creating its own weather system, causing updrafts powerful enough to launch debris into the air. One near miss with an air attack tanker was caught on radio.
No, a branch went right over the top of us, pretty good size. So if we keep seeing that, we might have to knock it off. I don't want to take a chance of busting a window in an airplane or hurting an aircraft for this.
The nearby community of Wawona has been forced to evacuate, while hikers, campers, and vacationers have been sent packing. Hotshot crews are making their way throughout the area, tasked with strategically planning containment lines to save hundreds of iconic sequoias.
I'm standing right in front of the grizzly giant, which is arguably one of the most famous trees on Earth, and we've got a sprinkler system set up around it, and we're trying to give it some, preventive first aid, really.
In Utah, record-breaking heat and high winds are fueling massive wildfires in the state, the newest being the Jacob City fire, whose flames spread to almost 6 square miles with zero containment. Meanwhile, investigators have arrested 4 men they say abandoned a campfire that ignited the so-called Halfway Hill fire in Fillmore.
We need to be super cautious and aware, especially during these red flag days that we have. There's going to be many more to come.
And we're back here in Yosemite, standing in front of the southern entrance, which is closed, and for good reason. The Washburn fire continues to burn, mainly in remote areas, which has made it very difficult for firefighters to get to it safely this morning. In the past 24 hours, the fire has nearly doubled in size. At this hour, we're told it is 0% contained. Vlad and Marie.
Jonathan, how significant is the threat to the giant sequoias?
Yeah, at this point, park officials are treating it as very significant. At this point, it appears the flames are moving in a different direction. But with that said, they're using everything they have in order to protect those trees, including water sprinklers and even wrapping those trees in a protective coating. I can't stress, though, how unusual that is. Sequoia trees are believed to be naturally fireproof because of their thick bark, in some cases 2 feet thick. So to have humans come in to assist shows just how severe this is. In just the past few years, because of these mega wildfires, up to 75,000 sequoia trees have been burned by these fires. That's a significant percentage. In some estimates, as much as 5% of the sequoias here in the state of California.
And what's remarkable, Anne-Marie and Jonathan, as you know, is that some of these sequoias are over 3,000 years old.
Yeah.
And humans are like, hold my beer.
I know. Well, but it indicates to you that they've probably already survived many, many, many forest fires.
Until they came across like
right.
the problematic human civilization that is causing a lot of these fires, Jonathan.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, this is the hottest time in their lives. When you look at the grizzly giant, which is the oldest tree here and the tallest tree standing over 200 feet, that tree has never experienced temperatures like this, has never seen mega wildfires like the ones that have continued to batter this region for the past few years. They are just not equipped to adapt as quickly as our climate is changing. That is what scientists have been saying, and that is clearly what is on display here this morning.
So speaking of the weather, we talked about that the conditions are particularly tough for firefighters. What are they like? And, is Mother Nature going to help them out anytime soon?
Yeah, well, in terms of red flag warnings, that's with the wind, and we're seeing real big red flag warnings in Utah and the fires that are happening there. Fortunately, there is no wind in the forecast right now, so that will help firefighters get the upper hand. But then you've got the temperatures. It's going to be 100 degrees here. That is incredibly hot. That's going to continue to dry out all of this brush, which serves as perfect fuel for this fire to continue to grow. 300 plus firefighters are here trying to assist and put out these flames. And we're told more crews are being brought in to get to the perimeters here to try to get a containment line around the fire.
All right, Jonathan Vigliotti reporting for us. He is there. Jonathan, thank you as always, my friend.